Welcome everybody to the news/opinions video that I always do. Everything has my opinion, so take it as you will. Hate it or love it, I'm still gonna be here, still gonna be giving my opinions, and still gonna be doing my video. This is horrible. This, I'm not talking about, oh, ha 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 ha, laughing at Ryoma, Clara, Twisty for not being able to get to where they should be. This is a shame because they're all working super hard, as I've mentioned in other parts of videos that I've made. The VTubers in it are working hard, but when you don't get supported, this is what happens. This is 6 months in from Denauth, and then you have let's just talk about Justice. Of course, it's a little bit different because it's an all-girl side, but just apples to apples because they have, girls here too. The girls could have been somewhere around where Justice is in their growth, above 200k. Ryoma as well could have been somewhere where the Hollow Stars are, above 100k after, 6 months at the very least. And again, I want to remind you guys, I know I'm sounding like a very broken record. This is not due to them not putting in effort. This is not due to them being lazy and not doing content. This is due to the agency, the a-holes up above them who are managing them, who are doing it poorly. That is what is the problem. It is really bad. This is why I don't like Nijisanji as an agency. This is why I don't like the upper management primarily. This is why I don't support that agency. And this is what happens when you make all these negative steps as an agency. Your livers don't get supported either. And the EN is the one that's suffering the most, unfortunately. Even though these people had high hopes and high dreams of making it big. This is big still for any VTuber, but for an agency as big as them to not have higher subscriber rate is a failure on the management side primarily. I want to remind you guys of that management side failure. Doing small corporate numbers here, man, the queue is not fast enough. I wish more people could get out because this S is not their fault. Even the new idol EN gen has more subs now. They deserve it. The new girls are awesome. Yenna specifically. I put Yenna on the special breed since she managed to delete her own channel. And that aside, her singing voice is good stuff. Yeah, Twisty Wave. I don't even remember the other two, but the Twister and Vanta are funny though. I remember seeing Twisty a bit, but genuinely had no clue about the other two. Thought Twisty was a solo member like Iris. And that is again a big failure on the part of management and promotions. Whatever advertising side they have is failed their livers. Absolutely. And that's where I'll leave it here. Of course, there are a lot of more comments down there. And not because I'm not reading the comments doesn't mean they're not important. What it means is that I'm doing it for time. I could be here for 10 minutes reading all the comments, but I'm doing it for time. We're going on to Doki right now, which is having a very good time because of recent news. What is this recent news we're talking about? She got nominated for Best VTuber of the Year on Fidion's show. And be there, it's still very surreal to be nominated for Best VTuber of the Year and be there amongst all the amazing talented creators that were also nominated. A lot of things happened in the last 9 months in February. I never thought I'd still be here or have people still want to watch me, let alone be nominated as one of the best VTubers of 2024. I used to cry a lot last year and my future felt so uncertain. From one of the darkest moments in my life, my Dragoons were able to turn this into a year filled with achievements, and I never even dreamed of getting just from all the love and support. I was finally in a position where my persistence and hard work was being noticed instead of telling myself that I wasn't working hard enough or that I'm not good enough. See, that is one of the reasons why I do what I do. I don't want that to be forgotten. I don't want that to be forgiven, pretty much, because you don't make someone feel that low, so low that she made 2 attempts. You don't do that and just be forgotten about what what has gone through. We got our own Nendoroid, something I never thought I would even get before I came back. We've checked off goals that I thought would never be achieved or be considered for these types of opportunities. I was told that I didn't matter, but despite all that, you have shown me that it was not true. And that is talking about her old agency, of course, the agency that we all know. And, well, we dislike the management. I dislike the management. I don't dislike the VTubers. The VTubers in there are still trying to do an amazing job, even though they're being told that they don't matter a lot of times. They're still doing an amazing job. So the VTubers are the ones that should be supported in a way that's not supporting the agency, in any way that you can that isn't supporting the agency. Thank you for believing in me and for making every day worth fighting for. Thank you for still being here despite everything. Even if we don't win, I am happy that I was nominated since you guys made it happen. We've been through so much together, so I hope to continue to make you all laugh till the end. And that's the thing. Doki Bird is an example of what happens when you don't give up. What happens when you decide to pick yourself up and, dust yourself off and then go full bore, full strength into the future, into a future that you yourself are creating. This is a future that Doki, along with her Dragoons, because the community, it has a lot to do with this, has been pushing forward, has been getting amazing sponsorships, has been taking amazing steps forward in order to get things going and to make things better for herself and for others. And that is what I want to leave this with. Yes, there's a lot of negative things that happen. There's still that negative agency going on around it. But remember, among all of that, there are amazing people like Doki Bird, like many others that work in that agency still, that are doing their best to push themselves forward, to work with horrible circumstances, but they're still working their ass off. That's one thing I always want to make sure of, never forgetting myself as a VTuber, that there are people out there working their ass off, even if they're a part of a bad agency, an agency I don't like. They're working their ass off, and they're doing their best. Fiona, a bear VTuber, is talking about a situation that's been going on with Twitch. Of course, I haven't had this situation because I came in before this whole thing happened. This is Kiona, of course, letting you see everything. Twitch's AI verification system is not functional and has prevented multiple streamers from accessing their money. Twitch refuses to address the issue. Let's continue. I have been an affiliate streamer for 3 years. I was recently asked to restart my affiliate onboarding, which means resubmitting my personal details and payment information. Twitch now uses an AI for this process. She continues, the last section under affiliate onboarding is called identity verification. Use an AI call with persona to approve documents. No matter what I submitted, passport, driver's license, ID card, bank statement, the AI refused to acknowledge that I'm a real person. When I contacted Twitch support, I was given no help whatsoever. I was told repeatedly that Twitch cannot provide insight into the identity verification process, despite redoing the onboarding process multiple times, offering to send my documents directly and pleading for help. It says, unfortunately, Twitch support is unable to provide specific insider guidance concerning the ID verification process. Please ensure the information you provided, the onboarding process, is accurate and matches the information, your identification materials. So yeah, they're having issue with their AI, and it shows here, in essence, it's right here of what they're continuing to say. They cannot provide support. It says, Twitch has refused to provide support. Under the Twitch affiliate agreement, it is the streamer's responsibility to provide the appropriate identity documents. Without this, Twitch withholds the streamer's earnings. Throughout participation in the program, you will provide us with any information, forms, documents, certifications may be required for us to satisfy any information reporting or other tax obligations. For avoidance of doubt, in receiving payments from Twitch as part of the agreement, you will be responsible for complying with all applicable local laws, country laws, anything like that, tax laws, regulations required by persons or entities as applicable receiving such payments. In essence, Twitch states that it will withhold funds until documents have been provided, while simultaneously making it impossible for the streamer to provide said documents. Instead of addressing the issue, they tell small streamers like myself to seek legal guidance. So that is like made for legal guidance for assistance. Problem is not exclusive to me. Multiple people have been complaining about the identity verification process. Twitch has told every single streamer that they refuse to provide insight. Some of these streamers have lost their earnings and are forced to quit because when you're trying to make things out here, of course over here, how long is this contact support? Last contact support, I've been contacting them every single day since yesterday. This was a year ago. What are your status now? I have the same issue, just say to contact legal guidance. I have the same issue, just say to contact legal guidance, WTF. What? Yeah, exactly. And the next one here says, I'm running out of ideas and still can't verify my identity so far. Let me know what I missed. ID details same as tax forms and other details. Switch browsers, antivirus was even off in case. Emailed support, used other ID options at my disposal, started over again to make sure I didn't miss any details. Same issue. Any advice? I hope this doesn't happen to me, but it could very well happen to me. Very much it could happen to me. AI is not a replacement for human judgment. I'm sincerely worried about the direction that companies are taking, where serious processes that involve money and personal information are being automated. AI can cost people's entire livelihoods when it fails. If you are a streamer or a viewer on Twitch, please retweet, like, spread this information. At Twitch, customer support has been notorious for ignoring serious issues such as this and needs to catch the attention of someone who can help. Thank you. And that is the end of everything that she has for there. And that really is bad. It's bad. It's unfortunate. It should not happen. This is what happens when you rely too heavily on AI. Of course, I understand. You, as a company that's trying to make money, you can't have thousands and thousands and thousands of employees to deal with this. But at the very least, when someone messages you saying the AI is failing, have a human review it. How hard is it to have a human review it after people say that the AI has failed? Use AI for 99% of them. The 1% that fail, you go and you do a manual review. How hard can that be? But again, Twitch is very dumb when it comes to these things. Adding to what I recently talked about when it came to AZKi and her 6th anniversary. For her 6th anniversary, she has an original song out that has also come out for Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, YouTube Music, and the iTunes Store. And of course, here's more kind of the key visuals for it. The new single that she has out. Register for a reminder to look into it. The music video will premiere on November 16th at 9 p.m. JST. It has already premiered, so I'm going to be showing it to you very soon. And it's, of course, the links to everything here. And here is the video. And that's as much as I can show you when it comes to the music, of course, because out of respect for the artist and out of respect for Hololive, I don't show too much. I try not to show too much of music when it comes to the actual thing because, you know, I want you to actually be able to go to the official place and hear it fully for what you have. Just little snippets are what I try to show. I'll show the visuals like I'm showing now, but I won't show, you know, the actual full song itself out of respect, and also, you know, copyright reasons, I can't show all of it. And here we go. Very beautiful visuals, of course, with her kimono that she has already had, I believe, for a whole year, but recently was been done in 3D for her 3D Live. So that is part of what I wanted to show you guys. This part of the AZKi one so far, it's gotten 30k views in 6 hours. Very amazing for her. Really happy for her. She's at 1.13 million subscribers. She has done an amazing job after getting out of Inanaka music. Little bit of lightheartedness here. The 4 grade accents: Kansai, Aomori, Bancho, and Elite. Bancho is his own accent. Oh my god, have you heard Bancho talk? Oh, it is unique. I have heard that even people who are fluent Japanese speakers have issues understanding Bancho. Bancho herself needs she is from Hajime, from Regloss, from Device Regloss. And of course, top left, I mean, you have Vivi, that's from Regloss Flow Glow. On the top right, you have Okayu, which is more of a relaxed one. Bottom right, you have Baby Miko English and Baby Miko Japanese. Yeah, you have all Elite. Nanora in shambles. She's trying to ask Google right now why she isn't in the meme, but is not registering because of Nanora. If you're wondering who Nanora is, it is, of course, Luna. I love having these little things. Excuse me, you're forgetting the greatest of them all, Häagen-Dazs. I believe Korone would be in Kansai branch. Remember when people responsible for subtitles didn't do anything because they couldn't understand what Miko was saying? That was very embarrassing for her too. Yes. There are a lot of people who they're like, huh? Even the native speakers are like, huh? But it's all fun. It's not making fun of them directly. I know people will see this as me making fun of them, but no. It's very cute. We love Elite Miko. We love Bancho. We love the Aomori of, you know, in Kansai, all those things. We love them. We love them for who they are. We love them for what they put out there. So just reminding you guys that I'm not hating on a VTuber. I'm just having some. Right now, I'm going to focus on the positive things that are happening in the VTuber community. Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame, the girls from Justice, Raura Pantera is over 400k, Cecilia's at 349k, and Gigi Murin is at 320k. What does this mean? Why am I hitting this? Is because this is what happens when you support your talents. They've only been here for a couple of months, for, you know, from when they came out. It's only been months. But other people like Denauth and others in even TTT in Nijisanji, when they were still, you know, because Kunai and Vivi graduated, when they were still TTT, did not get enough support to grow strong. And of course, you're gonna have a difference. Of course, it may be compared apples to oranges. You're gonna have a bit of a difference when it comes to the guys. Of course, the guys will grow less. Even in Hollow Stars, the guys grow less than the girls. But what I'm talking about here is apples to apples in the sense of agency to agency. Maybe a little bit different with, you know, the way that they're producing their talents, the type of talents they're getting, etc. Because anyone that is more chill, relaxed vibes sometimes will not grow as much as someone who's chaotic. So there's also that little aspect of it. Of course, all of this is my opinion put on top of the news, but the news being that all these girls, Elizabeth Bloodflame, Raura Pantera, who's at 401k, Gigi, who is at 349 and 330 for Gigi is at 330 and Cecilia is at 340. I have my apologies for that. But that's what happens when the agency is strong. The agency has a strong connection to its fans and its fan base, and the fans will support them in those situations. Of course, these talents are insane. It's like very interesting despite being a newer gen. They've grown so fast. Baby channels, but now look at them. Numbers are undeniable. Gigi being the lowest surprises me. Feel like she's the most talked about talent in Justice. It's not surprising. Music art focused members tend to do better sub-wise. Not much easier on foreign fans to get into compared to the gaming talents. So they tend to get a bigger JP following. Much easier to tune into Karakushim. This is something I didn't know. when you're not fluent in the language compared to watching gaming stream, especially specifically if it's a game you're not familiar with. I can see that. I can definitely see that. But that is good information there, of course. And that is what I wanted to cover when it comes to the talents in Justice. In Hololive Justice. This is an Advent versus Justice cosplay photo shoot with Tautan and others, and it's very, very, very cute. Who's gonna win? It's RKGGK, Emergination, Bloodflame Art, Roar Art, basically all of the hashtags for each of their specific arts. And who's the one posting this? Tautan is a cosplayer and illustrator. They do a lot of different cosplays. They've done Bibu, they've done, they showed all these different ones that they're doing, and showing off all their friends and stuff like that. All these things. Very, very good cosplay artists. And this is what happens when you actually try your very best to immerse your fandom in your fans in with your community. You try to bring in your community. You try to make them love your creators by giving them so much to work. So it is basically, you're like, here's all my people. Here's a lot of the ways you can interact with the people that I for you and enjoy, which is what Hololive and Yago has done again and again and again. That's why they get these people. They get cosplayers and other things in large amounts. And of course, let's see what people say on here. They're saying, my gosh, you all look amazing. ERB responded, you all look amazing. Thank you for sharing your beautiful creativity. Sweethearts, OMG, Raora, you girls are so beautiful. Of course, Justice are the winners. You have, of course, there are going to be other people popping in here to say things, but at the very least, you have some people. And it says right here, good to see you guys. Yes, yes, yes. Everyone's really, really happy. Fought for Bro Chatino. Even if we win, can we get some jetpacks for the reward? Even if we don't win, can we get jetpacks? So yeah, you had some people respond, some people in there. Of course, people are responding here on Reddit. My bet is on the Janet Chittini. Imagine if you had jetpack. Extreme Violence. Those are really effing good. These girls professionals. Tautan is a pro and also VTuber. Goya, I'm not familiar with others though. Ken Chattini have a jetpack. No rivalry, no clicks. Makes me wonder, has there ever been such a cosplay group photos for Nijisanji? Just curious. Yes, there has. There was a big cosplay project for Niji fans and simply searched on Twitter. So it also happens with Nijisanji. But right now we're focusing, of course, on Hololive and the fact that they've been doing this a lot more. Of course, fans of both areas, even Face Connect and others, will have their moments where they're gonna have cosplay things. But of course, right now we're focusing on Hololive and the wonders that they do. Shabel Tonya, a Smilodon who wants to be a real cat and the mighty king of cats. She is from Idol EN, of course, and recently she has come out with a Zenless Zone Zero BURNICE EP, Burning Desires. What, you getting brain rot? You're welcome. And here it is here.
I look kinda cute and nice and pleasant, but it gotta sure feels for fools to get arrogant. Push it with an okay, I'll bring you to Ashton, closer for your playtime.
He does the Bernice thing. There you go. There you go. It's a little bit of it. And here's the full one at Shabel Tonya's actual channel. And of course, showing you some of the other things they have there. Of course, this one I absolutely can't show you very much because, number one, there's a lot of gyration going on. Number two, of course, the sensors and all that kind of stuff happen. But yes, Shabel Tonya has that out there. Take a look at it. Just this little bit of short thing there. Of course, the full version, she has it out there. Let's go, Tonya. So proud of you. ZZZ does have fun songs. Let's go, Brain Rot. Ooh, let's go. Everyone loves it. Idol EN. Kai Saikota says it's a banger. Tons of people enjoy it. It's a fun song to do, and I'm glad that she was able to do something like that for herself. Amalee, an amazing singer, and I believe voice actress as well, is doing a new cover. Dance, Dance, Dance from Heaven Burns Red featuring Amalee and Bao. Bao the Whale, Bao VTuber. Let's have a little bit of a listen. Of course, I can't show you all of it because it's a cover, so it's copywritten. So here we go.
I think I know.
That, by the way, was Bao the Whale doing some screaming there. That was Bao the Whale. So the beginning was Bao the Whale. I can't even do that. That is amazing. Her screaming like that? Did not expect it. But as you can see, it's a great song. It's an amazing thing to watch, amazing thing to listen to. Of course, watch it on Amalee's channel right here. It is Heaven Burns Red on Lee and Lai, which is Amalee's channel that she put it on. It right now has 19,000 views. Go give it a watch. Go give it a listen. They put a lot of effort into it. I am surprised, like pleasantly surprised, that they did a collab together. This is amazing to look at, amazing to see. It's great when people of different sizes come together. Amalee is the biggest person that I know that is a popular V singer, at least in the English sphere, of indies. Of course, there are big organizations like Hololive and other ones that do V singing specifically or have idol sections of them, but Amalee is an indie that does that now, and it's amazing to see. Of course, give it a listen, give us your support. Zentreya, lovely Zentreya, part of VShojo, the gecko of VShojo, as we call her, to the dragon, of course, but she has been doing amazing work in general in VShojo, trying to make it a wonderful place to be for anybody who wants to join them. And in this case, she's talking about a Nikke, a Nihilister cosplay. I hope I said it correct. Approved by Nikke. Soon. It's a cosplay. People are looking. Zen? No. Oh my god, you're perfect for Nihilister. Making dreams come true. Heavenly. No, they did not get bigger. Michi, the same thing. Think of the same thing. They did not. And so as well. Giga, looking closer. They didn't get bigger. Let's consider reduction for your health. Excuse me, what? Sweats. Mari. Mari is a 3D modeler. I think Mari has modeled 3D for Zen before. If I'm mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. And that's what she's like, Sweats, I would not do that to you. You had me nervous for a second. Basically, people are responding down here. So she was seemingly expressing nervousness at the idea of modeling a 3D version of Zen's Nihilister cosplay. Mincy as hell, yeah. A lot of people are very happy about this. And of course, people are wondering, size difference. No, it's just that she has her hands crossed, which will accentuate certain parts of the body that the arms are near. So that is what it is. Of course, amazing for her to get the okay from Nikke, for it to pretty much be kind of like a semi collab with them allowing that. I'm so glad that they're doing that, because a lot of companies would be like, nope, that's my IP, don't mess with it. But Nikke is like, free real estate. So they're going for it. So that's a little bit of that for you guys. When it was first announced, I covered this before, but this time it's the official post by Enaki, the designer behind Sayu's Noah design. Posted the reference sheet for her model in her Twitter, in case people want the official real deal. This is the official real deal. It had to honor the design of Sayu's newest outfit for her debut with a Noah talent. Elegant upgrade that's both nostalgic and futuristic. Please continue to watch over my beloved donkey daughter in her next arc in life. And there you go. Everything. The eye detail. Very detailed eye, number one. Very nice. It is a lot of effort and a lot put into it to make it look amazing, as it always does. And here is it said Twit Stalker. Oh god. TW Stalker, Twitter Stalker. Sayu says, I love you, Enaki, best mama. Holy moly, it's so good. The design is absolutely amazeballs. Amazing design. I'm sorry for the flashbang here. It doesn't have a dark mode apparently. I apologize for the flashbang here, but that's what where they found it. It was of course on their Twitter, etc. But that's a nice piece, and Sayu of course deserves that type of quality and deserves the love that she gets from Enaki and others. Welcome back everybody to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up and coming VTubers of all shapes, sizes, forms, and styles. Here we go. We're talking about NyxTheConcubus. The reason why I do this, just to remind you guys, is to make a warm and welcoming VTuber environment, a VTuber community that helps others grow, instead of, doing stuff and trying to do hit pieces to mark someone as, someone bad and to knock someone down. Don't like that part of the VTuber community, so I try to change it as much as I can. Here we go with NyxTheConcubus. We pre-debut VTuber, half succubus, half fae, 100% gamer. Miners, DNI, of course. And there's some stuff. Baldur's Gate 3 Honor Mode Run. I'm more lore accurate Frieza. Join if you dare. And then we have, of course, their Twitch channel, their About Me section. Nyx here. Any pronouns are fine. I am the child of an archdevil and an archfey. That makes me concubus. I'm an adult and I'm looking to get to know you all through my love of D&D and video games. And of course, we're going to be taking a look at some of the things that they've done recently. Let's take a look at this.
Had to do a restart real quick. No, that's fair. Oh, the sun's coming up.
Playing with people, I think he's playing with, they're playing with, their community. So, fun times. Always good times. Valorant is a game I'm not really good at. So I always respect people who go above and beyond to do Valorant stuff, because I am, of course, like I said, someone who doesn't really understand how to make that work very well. So I appreciate you for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. Thank you again, and I do hope, Nyx, that this helps you grow, or at the very least gets more eyes on your channel. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news, or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe, to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.